We'll see how long it takes to make that objective happen as far as getting bounty runes. You see that one's going to be stolen right here. Almond, meanwhile, at the top lane, going to be charged in by the Spirit Breaker. Ice on Doom, assisting with a couple of auto attacks. Don't think it's going to be enough in the end, but going to force him out some early regen, and looking like Spirit Breaker's going to be up here.
Infernal Bladed.
That's still doing some good damage, but actually Jingle Mastery doing plenty of return damage, and now Victoria running after him. Coming out of the Invis with an auto attack, a couple more. Is this actually a kill? Orb of Venom on, and this is first blood, isn't it? Victoria picks it up. What just happened there?
He just right-clicked and down.
A little bit too deep.
Orb of Venom. Their level 1's not great. Doom, you really want a devour before you actually like start beating down people. And Spirit Breaker with charge level 1 without bash is just extremely weak. I actually prefer bash at level 1 just because I think the stun is pretty useless if you don't have any damage to go along with it.
Okay.
But, you know, that's... Ninja Boogie has to find a new hero for him now that Silencer doesn't seem to fit his team anymore.
Well, it seems like when we were talking about the draft, or the panel was talking about the draft right there, Blitz especially liked the idea of the Monkey King matched up against the Doom. You agree? Why Ami playing the Monkey King here? Makes sense?
Yeah, he owns most heroes one-on-one.
Yeah.
Especially in the safe lane, too. So much chase room.
I've seen a couple of different builds on Monkey Kings lately. Most noticeably, the one standing out to me is that Battle Fury style. Is this a Battle Fury game, or is it maybe going to be depending on the tempo of the game, you think?
Have you played Monkey King before?
I have not played Monkey King before.
Okay, I played him a couple. I played him, and the hardest thing about this hero is actually farming neutrals. He is actually one of the worst heroes at farming neutrals. You don't get Jingu stacks. Boundless Strike is just ridiculously long cooldown, and you can't really just use Primal Spring to farm it. So I think that shores up his biggest weakness. Like, there's no way you can do Ancients 2 without Battle Fury. It's just so incredibly difficult. Maybe you'll get like Jingu stacks from a hero in lane you can pop over, but that's just generally unrealistic.
Yeah.
It's, but I think he might need the Diffusal Blade this game to deal with the mana burn on the Medusa, right? You need mana burn to kill her.
It helps at least, and it's as you're putting at it, it's especially in the late game. Yeah, you pretty much need that.
You got to think far ahead, man. You got to think about when if they think that they can win that game earlier without it, like before she hits level 20 with that 800 mana talent, then maybe.
Oh wow!
Chicken.
Charging in here. Geez, goal for the courier, but and that might come at a cost now. The tower doing plenty of return damage that charges up from Ninja Boogie. He's gonna connect, and you have Jabs running on over to help finish the job. It's just a matter of time now before Yao
maybe
goes down.
Maybe he trees and goes into the Golem. Okay, no.
He's just saying, "Kill me now, please." Go for Ninja Boogie. He'll take that. Wouldn't even been the biggest deal as you're getting at. FY, how's he doing at the bottom lane? He's level 4 already, so it looks like he's actually doing very good. 15-3 even on CS. It's been 1v1 for a lot, but that's going to change now. In comes Ninja Boogie. Maybe a bash proc. Throw it in there. None just yet. Winter Wyvern in response. Arctic Burn. And Mushi's the one that has to be careful with that Splinter's Blast, but FY going to be charged in. Jab supports it as well. Should set up the kill eventually. Ignite's put up. The press of the attack. Oh, the regen is just enough. Not long enough, though. Ninja Boogie gets the auto attack off and gets the kill. Victoria's nearby on the bounty hunter, Yao. Now it's his turn to be in trouble. Mushi running down with the auto attacks. And that's going to add up. They say, you know what, we'll go into turn on Mushi. They do get the turn. They do lose the Winter Wyvern, though, so it's a double kill for Ninja Boogie, however. And now it's Victoria's turn to be victim, perhaps. Gets the invis off, the press the attack, and we might not even be done just yet. Apparently we are. Oh, maybe not now. Is he really going? No. Focusing more on Venomancer here. Item build, you know, we see different styles. Sometimes the dive bomb, the blink dagger, to even the axe eventually, or more the hurricane pike instead, bringing the right click presence. Hold that thought though, because charge coming in. Actually ends up connecting on a Yao right there. He gets the press the attack. Mushi, he's the one who takes a good damage. Moment of courage procs coming out. Yao is going to end up falling in the back line. Just takes a long time. And Mushi, he's returning now with the auto attacks. Gets the bloodlust buff from Jab's teammate. Jab's also trying to survive Victoria. Trying to finish it himself. Dust comes out from Ninja Boogie though. The charge in to finish the job there. And now we have Venomancer making it back to base. So a lot of finishing going on. But FY.
Or I guess everyone can come in.
Or just bring 4 players. LC included, who does have that duel. Meanwhile, a top lane. Ame gets the kill on Ice. He is doomed up. Is that going to be enough damage for the kill? It's going to be close, man. Oh, man, he's ticking down. He's going to live, isn't he? Oh, he does go down. Ninja Boogie almost has 12 back to the middle lane. But the action happening. Stonegaze activated. The duel is up, though. And they end up taking out Nana right there as a result. Cold Embrace will save FY as well. And that Exorcism dealing plenty of damage to the tower on top of it. So action, many different places here.
Ideally, you just want tons and tons of kills, right? That obviously benefits him. But I think you don't want to play the passive farming game versus the Medusa. Medusa is just incredibly good with split shot. You are just not going to outfarm her, simply put.
Oh. Victoria trying to help the farm for the team, especially Ame. Boundless Strike, not enough damage though initially. That Scorched Earth, you see the region also kicking in. Yao's even coming in now. Try to assist for this kill. I mean, it's a matter of time. There's no way Ice is getting out of this. It's just a matter of when they get off that last
He actually changed his creep. He had the Frost Armor creep. I think if you take down the mid T1, you can go for Battle Fury because you'll have more camps to farm. But if not, you probably need to go more fighting builds. On this is just...
He's probably done right here, although Cold Embrace will change. And a double Spirit Siphon, never mind. He's going to be healing up for the time being. Stonegate's activated, though, going to stone him up. And it's just a matter of time, it feels like. But FY's not running a pressing attack. The heals are real, man, here on this dire Siphon. Is it real enough? Absolutely not. He finally falls, but buying plenty of time for some return damage now. Victoria, that Poison Nova activated. He's definitely going to be ticking down. They did kill Spirit Breaker, but a 2-for-1 in favor of Mineski. I guess that's a victory for Bounty Hunter.
Well, you can tell, with that move, you can tell exactly where Mineski are. That means that there's not that many heroes at bottom. You can play around bottom way more.
Oh, another strike. That's enough damage. Another
Double
bash, man. Ninja Boogie is a baller at Spirit Breaker, apparently. Just running him
down. Yep, and he's handling this Bounty Hunter all game. The key to their team in this phase of the game, right? Okay. They needed to push T1 towers, they needed to win team fights, they needed to do everything. They can bait out with him, but the Death Prophet is just farming up right now. Not necessarily his fault, it's just he doesn't really feel like he can do anything right now. Whoa.
They need to not lose Monkey. Keeping the duel will stop a lot of this damage right here, but Doom still running after him. The Witch's Curse even used, but the auto attack from the neutrals even assisting with the Doom kill. Ultimately, FY now he's going to end up dying to Venomancer most likely. Moment of Courage ain't going to save him there. Spirit, or the Shrine I should say, from Yao, going to be popped, and I don't know if that's going to save him. Maybe the Arctic Burn over the ledge. He'll barely get over the Inferno Blade tick down though. Double kill for Ice bottom lane.
They're smoked around. Ice has a Ninja Boogie coming around from the left side. Oh, this could be really bad for them. They don't have... This is the time you do not want to fight.
Well, Ogre is going to be the target, but again, he's just so damn tanky. Sure, you can damage him, but that's not even into a victory. He stays alive for the time being. If he actually lives, he will not. Boundless Strike finishes the job right there. The Stonegate's active, though. They take out Victoria, and FY, you're definitely dying for this on top of it. Press the attack. Just going to delay the inevitable, it feels like. Gets a bash thrown in there. Triple kill for Nana on the Medusa. Oh boy.
I mean, you see what I'm talking about with the Death Prophet, though. They're just like, yeah, I think it's just like they need, like, either they needed the Monkey King to go a more aggressive build early, but that's really risky, right? Like, if he doesn't go Battle Fury, he's gonna or you sacrifice, like, you know, small heroes here and there, like Mineski's doing. They're losing the Ogre. They you know, jump on the Ogre on bottom too. Like, these are unimportant heroes, and you're sacrificing your support so that course can get a lot of farm. But when LGD are sacrificing heroes, they're sacrificing 3 at a time.
Yeah, not the best trading going on right there. You see the top lane that's being pushed in by Doom. Meanwhile, Moon runs in. aka Nana, even denies the tower, and now Doom ports it on top of this. I'm pretty sure he has his ultimate activated, or ready to go, I should say. Death Prophet with Exorcism up, though. Saw his first half on a Doom in the backlines, and Victoria's going to be picked off, but Doom also falls, and the Winter's Curse actually activated on Spirit Breaker as he charges in. Pretty good one at that, the Stone Gaze. They don't really do nearly enough for Mineski right here. Yield Scepter in the air on Medusa. They want to finish off Ninja Boogie at the very least with that Spirit Siphon, and it is enough. That Exorcism has to be stopping soon. In fact, it wears off right there. It's just Medusa, Ogre, and the Venomancer, but
I don't know. They just like fought around him.
Yeah, he was auto-attacking, but really, yeah, wasn't the scariest. You're pointing out Victoria, by the way. Again, the heals, press attack, there's a Cold Embrace, a nice Winter's Curse as well. This could turn on a Spirit Breaker now. He's not careful. Victoria gets some tracks up. The duel is activated also on a Doom, and that will be a winner-winner chicken dinner for him. Spirit Breaker picked up as well. 2 for nothing so far. Well, then make it a 2 for 2 actually, as Winter Wyvern now goes down as well. The Stone Gaze is wearing off. The Monkey in the backside, he's like, remember me? I'm still in this game. Wukong's Command's throwing down Nana. He's just running away, though. Tanky, as we just mentioned. I don't think they're killing him. Maybe the Ogre Magi, as they catch him with the Yules. FY's even nearby. The poured out, not going to be in time. Nana wants to pad those stats, man. He doesn't want to die. He's trying to keep those stats there. All right, well, they're trying to Roshan. They're going to sneak in there with the smoke. Get some good vision around, and I don't know if LGD's seen this. They actually have really good vision around. As you see, the vision of LGD is non-existent in that area, so.
Do they care if they get an Aegis, though?
On Medusa? Yeah. I guess
the thing.
We just finished talking about that, didn't we? This is going to be close. They're going in, aren't they? Big opening right there with the overwhelming odds. There we go. The Medusa picks it up, but as you just pointed out, they really good. In fact, they're going to duel the Medusa of all targets. The Blade Mill is up as well. The duel's not nearly enough for the kill as expected. Now FY, he's in a lot of trouble. Thomas puts up the Spirit Siphon. Another spec on him. FY will eventually go down. I guess the Stone Gate's going off as well. Moon is out of mana. They're on Medusa. Remember, he has the Gates to come back up, though. At this point, don't need with the Yield Scepter. Somnus is, as the Wukong's command goes down for Monkey. He dies pretty quickly, though, after the fact fact, the Witch's Curse on somebody up here, but no kills actually in favor of LGD. Somehow, they did more than enough damage to not only win that fight, but it goes back to, in hindsight, if you're LGD there, you probably just don't want to engage there in the first place.
Well, now without Exorcism.
And now they're going to lose the Death Prophet. You're right, they did not have Exorcism, did they?
I mean, Steve, why would you engage with the Medusa?
Yeah.
We just talked about how... Okay, the thing about duel too, you don't... If you duel with the Medusa, she still does damage because of split shot. So it's like, it's not useful to duel her. You're not locking her down. You're maybe preventing her from casting Stone Gaze, but she doesn't care because she finally has a target to hit. They just gave them so much with that fight.
It made no sense. Yeah, no, LGD, they really have to be second-guessing their decision there. And it's just snowballing. And they just lost 2 more heroes on top of that. Essentially was 6 kills right there.
Well, the Tinky build works out if you actually don't get ignored.
Yeah. No, that's clearly that was a strategy. That was the thought that Nana had all along. It's like, oh yeah, they're gonna duel me. I got this. FY, he's probably dead right here. He's got the press the attack up. That's not gonna matter. Buybacks are happening. Winter Wyvern and DLC. Monkey King has naturally resurrected.
This turned around so quickly.
I still can't believe it. And in fact, oh, Monkey King, no! He TP's in and he goes down right there. Hey.
What?
He buys back. What is happening to LGD? The duel coming out. He's going to be thrown up with the heal scepter, though. Doom may end up living through this. It's going to be close. Yes, he will. Now comes the Stone Gaze. And now I'll say that's going to be dieback for him if he ends up going down right here. Cold Embrace will save for the time being. Wukong's man thrown out. But the Stone Gaze is stoning up the Monkey King nearby. And Elsa trying to finish off FY. Now look at Eyesight Sauce down the outskirts. Having fun within the Inferno Blitz auto attack. Takes out the LC right there. Gonna get the kill on Monkey King. And it is just absolute disaster time for LGD right now. Doom does end up falling. That's the only kill so far for LGD in the last 2.5, 3 minutes.
What just happened?
Oh, maybe. He's actually doing a lot of return damage here with that Exorcism, so it's going to take up the Aegis at least, but really doesn't matter. In fact, he's dead. Oh, maybe not. Spear Siphon. Barely saving him. Double kill. There you go. It's Godlike Streak. Is that game really? That's game, isn't it?
I am in utter disbelief at just what happened. That was one of the biggest turnarounds I've ever seen. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, they're doing Roach. Okay, game over. What?
And you want to give credit to Mineski, and obviously